hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and take a mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so Killer Cali, go coast. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but whipping your rain, fold you hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'm a yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Flush to his right. He's going to air one out right away. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Get set. Get up.
Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
To throw is Nix. Too much. The pass is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, and just puts a little too much in front.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on the punt for Denver. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Outside.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Purdy now on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
49er, 1st down.
Yeah, you.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Outside. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down, so we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. McCaffrey. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Get set, start.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. The 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Middle.
Again, it's Harvey. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got room to roam. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4.
Throwing. Nix. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Harvey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. He'll try to pick it up with Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. Outside.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
On first and 10, Purdy. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This from 30 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the handoff, it's Davis. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and a couple. He'll go again with Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's gonna have the Broncos first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down, Denver.
Throwing is Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From 31, here is 2nd and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is hot! Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. And in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Kill!
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
39. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a run going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. To throw is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Work in the middle. That's Harvey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bonito starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Here's a big one. This third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this.
On the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Evans. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, 49ers.
And the 49er
Back to the air again is Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. That is caught at the 3. And the Niners going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Kill.
A run with Davis. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. On the ground, this is Harvey. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Bombers. Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.